Various whips, chains, and a sexual appetite that will knock your socks off.
Kentucky Fried Movie was raucous. Raw.
Show me your nuts.
Oh, how you doing?
But very funny.
Mrs. Burke, I thought you were Dale.
You know, people often mistake me for my teenage daughter, Dale.
We got the idea. It was sort of like one of those Andy Hardy movies. Well, Bob, you're a producer, and we're writers, and John Landis, he's a director. Let's do a show. And that's kind of what happened as we put the movie together based on the Kentucky Fried Theater.
There was a skit they did in their show that was a parody of a commercial for air freshener.
I remember the day the girls came over for bridge club. I was so embarrassed because of lingering odors.
The first woman comes in and says,
Fish for dinner last night?
and the second woman comes in and says,
Phew, Harvey still smoking those cigars?
the third woman comes in and says,
Christ, did a cow shit in here?
and I said, this is so stupid. I don't want it in a movie. We had big fights about it. And I shot this thing, and I'm shooting it thinking, oh, God, this is huge laughs, you know, huge laughs in the theater.
Another one was a parody of an industrial film called Zinc Oxide and You.
But how do I use zinc oxide?
If it weren't for zinc oxide, you wouldn't have that bar of soap, your toaster, that brassiere you're wearing, the heat control on your stove, the safety catch on your son's rifle, the emergency brake on your car, your artificial limb. Yes, zinc oxide at work in our daily lives.
Then after that came Airplane. And I was the crazy lady to decide to put makeup on during great turbulence. And of course, I got the lipstick all over me and the rouge and the mascara and the eyebrow pencil. And I always felt that that was how my boys got at me for all the things that I had them do as kids.
We started watching this movie 0 Hour, from which we largely borrowed the plot and characters for Airplane.
Look, he isn't the pilot.
Now you know. Mr. Stryker is the only person aboard who can fly this plane. The pilot in the war, and we can all help him by not getting in a panic.
It seemed to us the funniest if we could get actors just like the actors in that movie to play it straight.
All right, I'm going to level with you all. Most important thing now is that you remain calm. There's no reason to panic. Now, it is true that one of the crew members is ill. Slightly ill. But the other two pilots are just fine. They're at the controls flying the plane.
It's when you look at somebody like, Lloyd Bridges or Robert Stack, not like fun masters,
It was a great idea of theirs, having so-called heroic characters, that done these different series where they could do no wrong.
Picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
Now, all of a sudden, Bob Stack and Leslie Nielsen and I were doing things that were completely wrong.
I don't know which one of them came up with the idea. Why don't we get Kareem Jabbar? Well, it seemed crazy, but yet everything was crazy, so why not?
I think you're the greatest, but my dad says you don't work hard enough on defense.
One of the times I was supposed to grab the kid. Listen, kid, he's just a little kid, and I pulled him and he went flying. He was halfway into my lap. I'm out there busting my buns every night. Tell your old man to drag Walton and Lanier up and down the court for 48 minutes. As a result of this film, every time I get on a plane, one of the pilots or the navigator will come out and ask me if I want to fly the plane.
I was just another actor looking for another job, and I was willing to shave my head to get a part.
Saw that I was looking at me.
I didn't know what the heck was going on. I didn't associate comedy with the type of comedy that they were going for, because they really break through that fourth wall.
I don't know if the studio got it. I think the studio at the time thought it was, hey, this is Animal House on an airplane.
What they managed to do, they managed to insult everybody.
Donation for Reverend Moon?
Everybody. Like the Jewish airplane with the thing over it.
Air Israel, please clear the runway.
And the blacks talking jive.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Cuddy say can't hang.
Oh, stewardess, I speak jive.
Oh, good.
Just hang loose, blood. She gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
What it is, Big Mama? My mama raised no dummies. I duck a rap.
Cut me some slack, Jack.
I can't think of any other picture ever made that could have offended as many people and didn't. And everybody loved it.
Hey, Larry,
Hey, where's the forklift?
Forklift! It's over there by the baggage loader.
And then after that came Top Secret. I'm going to say that Top Secret was my favorite of all their movies. And the reason I think it's a surprise is that it was not a box office hit.
It was very esoteric. I don't know if the mass audience was really going to respond to a rock star in World War II.
I love a lot of affection for many of the scenes because they were really, they were very clever. There were a lot of things that were really truly bizarre in that movie. We filmed an entire bar fight underwater. There was a scene that was entirely filmed backwards, and we reversed the film so they're walking forward, but their voice, they're speaking that kind of noise that you hear when you play dialogue backwards, and we subtitled it. We're claiming that it's Swedish, which is what that sounds like.
Then after that came Ruthless People.
It was after Ruthless People that we really decided we all wanted to go our individual ways, and that we really weren't gonna grow or change if we were all gonna have to pick the same movie and do it as one.
So Jim went on to direct Big Business. I directed Ghost.
Go to me. Go to me.
Damn, baby, what you do to your hair?
And David went on to do The Naked Gun.
How hot and wet do you like it?
Very hot and awfully wet.
The idea for Naked Gun actually came from television. We used to love this old series called M Squad.
My name is Frank Ballinger, Detective Lieutenant, M Squad, a special detail of the Chicago Police.
But we kind of thought what a great thing to put Leslie Nielsen as that Lee Marvin character.
I don't want to answer any more of your questions.
We're sorry to bother you at a time like this, Mrs. Twice. We would have come earlier, but your husband wasn't dead then.
So they asked me to do a movie that would be a parody of M Squad. I say, are you kidding? You're out of your mind. I'm dying to do this.
Hey, who are you? I'm Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Police Squad. And don't ever let me catch you guys in America.
Now, knowing Leslie, I'm amazed that he could ever do drama, that he could ever be in those movies and say these kind of silly lines with a straight face.
And when they're all dead, what's it all for? Because of something they believe in? Or something that you believe in? What makes you think you can choose between life and death for those people out there?
The truth hurts, doesn't it, Habsburg? Oh, sure. Maybe not as much as jumping on a bicycle with a seat missing, but it hurts.
They took a man who had a great career as a great actor and trashed him.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that. There's a wonderful freedom that happens with doing this kind of insanity. Because of the way I look, or how I carry myself, perhaps how I sound.
Oh, say, can you see?
Whatever it is, there was always a kind of expectation about myself. I really think part of that had pursued me all of my life. Now I can